Hi everyone, I'm Mikaeli, better known as the Inspirational Gal or the Inspire Gal. You might have seen some of my works or have heard of some of them. I am the author of The Love Letter to a Soldier to our United States military. I am also the author of One Voice of Hope, the tribute to Barack Obama. I am the author of Woven Tapestry, an upcoming book, A Journey Through a Woman's World with God, and as well as many writings and singer-songwriter. And I am just wanting to share something that I had written probably about 9, 10 years ago. And it's with one of my productions, a play that I have written, and it's called African American Man. Now, the reason I wanted to share this is because I recognize, like I'm sure you do, that we are in some very trying times, but we're in some very wonderful times. Listen, for the first time, the California Assembly has approved reparations. I myself wrote a 7-page letter to Barack Obama regarding reparations, and he wrote me back on the White House paper pertaining to reparations. I have seen for the first time on June 19, 2020, as we all did, corporations such as Nike, Target, Twitter, CAA, ICM, UTA, Endeavor, and these are just some that closed their doors economically so that they could have a great agreement and economically be in agreement with us that in 1865, the slaves found out that they were free, and that was the last stronghold. So we believe that the strongholds that are happening now are being bought down. People are coming together. Black lives do matter, and we are excited about that. This song is called An African American Man, and I wrote this. It's a wonderful ballad, and I want to say to all of you African American men, we see you. We see you. Today is Father's Day. We see you. We see you brothers. We see you uncles. We see you cousins. We see you siblings. We see you sons. We see you, and we love you. We see you when you make dinner. We see you when you braid hair. We see you when you give haircuts. We see you when you take the kids to school. We see you when you stand up and come over and fix things. We see you when you do all of these wonderful things as a father, drive the kids to school, bring home the paycheck, pay the rent. We see you be good fathers, vacations, all of these things. You are an African American man, and we see you, and we're thankful. We're thankful that you are fathers that are engineers, you're fathers that are teachers, judges, military, lieutenants, Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force. We know that you are fighters out there for activists, for our freedoms. We know that you are musicians and icons, millionaires, billionaires, creators, all of these attributes you have been gifted with. Look, I wrote a piece called A Letter of Love to Hip Hop. How God used hip hop to save his African American sons. 7 pages of verses that will blow you away in production and coming. You will be blown away when you hear it. So let me say to you that you are not alone. He loves you, and he has been with you all this time, and we are with you. We love you. Moms, sisters, daughters, aunties, uncles, cousins, all of us. We love you. And so this song is a beautiful ballad, and we want to, from my heart, and that's from the heart, I believe, of many Americans also, and from African American women. We want to say Happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day. We want to also reach out and extend this to George Floyd and to the other men that have lost their lives to violence in America. We want to extend this song out to African American men, whether you're overseas or you're in America, you were born here, you're somewhere else, you're serving. We love you. Here is my song, An African American Man. Show me a strong man. Show me a brave man. Show me a courageous man. I'll show you my dad. I'll show you my brother. I'll show you my uncle too. I'll show you an African American man, strong enough to fight for his country, even though his country didn't fight for him. Brave enough to have a heart that's forgiving, keeping his eyes on the task at hand. Show me a strong man. Show me a brave man. Show me a discouraging man. I'll show you my dad. I'll show you my brother. I'll show you my uncle too. I'll show you an African American man, faced with situations where his dignity could be lost. But instead of running, he chose to stand up tall. Show me a strong man. Show me a brave man. Show me a courageous man. And I'll show you my dad. I'll show you my brother. I'll show you my uncle too. I'll show you an African American man. Hey, that's off the cuff, but let me tell you, you are loved, African American man. Take these words to your heart. We see you. We know the strength that you have in you. We know the bravery. We know the courage. We know the love. We know what you put out even when you didn't have anyone to show you as a father. But you have a Father in heaven that loves you. Know that and never forget that. We love you. Happy Father's Day. And to those who have lost their lives, we